For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
Hey Brew Crew! Welcome back to our channel, your go-to spot for everything Milwaukee Brewers. I'm your host, always bringing you the hottest information and the most in-depth analysis of our favorite team. Before we dive into the news that's boiling behind the scenes in MLB and could redefine the future of our franchise, I need to ask for your usual support. If you're a die-hard fan like me and want to receive exclusive content, insider insights, and first-hand updates, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. It's fast, it's free, and it ensures you won't miss a thing, while also immensely strengthening our fan community. Your subscription makes all the difference in allowing me to continue bringing this work to you. Now let's get down to business, because today's conversation is a serious one and involves a cornerstone of our success. We're having a spectacular season, a performance that places us among the best teams in the league, and for good reason. Our eyes are locked on the ultimate prize, the World Series. However, in the world of baseball, and especially in our front office's mode of operation, planning for the future never stops. And it's precisely in that planning that a name emerges that sends shivers down any fan's spine: Freddy Peralta. Our ace, our fastball Freddy, the heart of our rotation, and one of the most beloved and important figures inside our clubhouse. A recent report from an extremely reliable MLB source, Fansided's insider Robert Murray, has set off a major alarm by suggesting that Peralta's days in Milwaukee might be numbered, with the most likely destination being the San Diego Padres. Let's analyze the facts with the seriousness the matter deserves. Peralta is under contract with us through the end of next season, which means he will enter his final year of team control in 2026. For any other franchise, this would mean preparing a contract extension to secure their top pitcher. But we know our Brewers. Our front office, led by Matt Arnold, has built a solid reputation, and at times a painful one for us fans, for being proactive rather than reactive. They operate under the philosophy of maximizing the value of their assets before they can walk away in free agency for nothing in return. We've seen this movie before, and the examples are stark and recent. Remember Corbin Burns, traded to the Baltimore Orioles when he was in a similar contractual situation. Remember Josh Hader, one of the league's best closers, sent to the Padres. Remember Devin Williams. History shows us that the front office does not hesitate to make tough decisions, even if it means giving up fan favorites and elite players, if the return in prospects is deemed beneficial for the long-term sustainability of the franchise. It's a business model that has kept the Brewers competitive year after year, but one that always leaves us on the edge of our seats every offseason. Murray's analysis points to the Padres as the ideal trade partner due to a combination of factors: need and aggression. The Padres' general manager, A.J. Preller, is perhaps the most aggressive executive in all of MLB, known for being unafraid to empty his farm system to acquire proven, major league-level talent. And their need for top-tier starting pitching will be glaring this offseason. They are likely to lose both Dylan Cease and Michael King, two key names in their rotation, to free agency. This creates a massive hole that a pitcher of Peralta's caliber, on a relatively affordable one-year contract, would fill perfectly. For Preller, who is under pressure to compete with the Dodgers in the NL West, acquiring an ace like Freddy Peralta isn't just a want, it's almost a strategic necessity to keep his team's competitive window open. From our perspective, the logic of the trade, as painful as it may be, is clear. Peralta is at the peak of his market value. A trade this offseason could yield a package of high-level prospects, perhaps even larger than what we received for Corbin Burns, considering the current market. What would we be looking for? Without a doubt, the priority would be a young pitcher, with the potential to become a top-of-the-rotation starter, and with many years of team control. Additionally, the front office would certainly demand one or two high-potential position players who could fill future gaps on our roster. It would be the classic restocking of the farm system, ensuring that the Brewers' cycle of competitiveness continues for another 5 or 6 years. The decision is incredibly complex, because Peralta isn't just a number in a stat line. As Murray himself mentioned in his analysis, he's in the same category as Willie Adams in terms of his importance to the team's culture. A leader, a teammate beloved by all, and a player who has openly expressed his love for being a Milwaukee Brewer. The chemistry he brings to the clubhouse is something that can't be measured by ERAs or strikeouts. Therefore, the central question our front office will face in the coming months is this: does the value Freddy Peralta adds on the field and in the locker room for the 2026 season, in a potential new title run, outweigh the value of a prospect package that could form the backbone of the team from 2028 to 2030? It's a cold calculation, a business decision that directly conflicts with the passion that we, the Brew Crew, feel for our heroes. Right now, the focus for Peralta and the entire team is, and must be, 100% on the postseason and the chase for the World Series. But behind the scenes, the gears are already turning, and now I want to hear your opinion, the opinion of the Brew Crew, which is the most important one. Analyzing it coldly like a GM, would you pull the trigger on this trade? Is it worth giving up our ace and leader for a potentially bright but uncertain future? Or do you believe we should keep Freddy Peralta at all costs for next season, take the risk, and maybe try for an extension, even if it goes against our usual pattern? Leave your thoughts, your analyses, and even your frustrations down in the comments. I make it a point to read and respond to as many as possible. This is a crucial debate for the future of our franchise, and if you've made it this far and still haven't subscribed, please consider doing so now. For more in-depth analysis and exclusive news like this, join our community. I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next video.